Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today we're going to be installing this LED motion security light on the, I'm going to install it on the peak of my building here behind me. And Do It Yourself with Wayne is all about helping you learn how to do things yourself to save you money. So if you're interested in saving money, you probably want to subscribe to our channel because we've already got a lot of videos online and we've got a lot more coming. So let's move on to opening this up. Obviously we got our instructions. We've got parts coming out here. This will be the solar panel, I'm assuming. Yep, that's the solar panel that'll supply power. We've got mounting hardware. And we got the light. Should open up somewhere. There we go. So here's our light that we're going to be installing with the motion detector under it. And this is what we'll be installing, like I said, on the peak of the building here behind me with a little solar panel to charge it. And so let's move over to the building and get started installing this thing. Now here's all the components out of the box. This particular security light is made by a company called Bunker Hill Security. I purchased this from Harbor Freight. And it looks like a nice light, although in the past I've not been particularly pleased with how well solar powered lights work. But this one seems pretty nice, so we're going to try it out on our building here. And in the future we'll do another video to let you know how it worked out. Now here I am up here on my ladder, and I'm going to mount my light right here. But under here where the screws are at, I can't really get to them. So I'm going to take these little thumb screws off the sides of the light. That way I can mount just the bracket. That way I can get to it to work. I've got, I had to get longer screws because of my building. The curvature here makes it longer to get into the wood where I need to screw into for a secure connection. So got me some longer screws. There's one. Let's put one more in. And the bracket will be mounted. There we go. Now the light will mount back on here, like so. And we'll be able to aim it the way we want. But before I do that, I also want to mount the solar panel that I'm going to put over here. So now I'm going to get my solar panel and I'm going to mount it over here in this area. My light is going to be mounted right here, probably tilted down, something like that. And I want my solar panel over this way, pointing to the sun, which is basically, I want it to point that direction. But I don't want it too close because then the light would have, the solar panel would cast a shadow down this way. So I'm going to put it out a little bit further so I won't cast a shadow from it. And also, this is the base for the solar panel that goes on here. I took two screws out of the back here to take this loose so that I could mount the screw, because I couldn't get the screws screwed in good and tight with this in place. So that's why I took it off. So now I'll be mounting just the base by itself. And then I'll attach the solar panel to the base once I get it mounted. And this thing's got place for 4 screws, but considering these screws, and I had to get a little bit longer screws, they're going into a 2x4. So I'm quite sure 2 screws is more than adequate to hold this in place. So now I'm going to get my parts and put everything together. Now at this point, we put our 2 little thumb screws back in the sides of our light and mounted that. I want it tilted down something like this. I want the motion detector shifted to the side, because behind me is the direction that I come from most often when I'm coming to my building. I'll probably do it about like so. And then I got my solar panel mounted so that it faces the midday sun. And then I got my extra wire. Now I got some wire ties because I don't want this wire just hanging loose. So this did not come with the kit, but I think it's necessary. You don't want that wire just hanging loose and the wind flipping it around. So there we go. That should secure that wire in place so that it don't, get worn out by the wind moving it around. I'm going to cut the end off just a little bit, just so it looks a little neater. And that'll take care of mounting everything. Now, it said in the instructions to let this thing charge for 3 days before you turn it on. If we turn it on, the battery does have some charge, but it's obviously not fully charged, so we're going to leave it turned off for now. But it also has instructions for adjusting it. Now, underneath the sensor, there's 3 adjustments. The first one is for the sensitivity of the motion detector. For, does it sense just big objects or smaller objects? The middle one is for how long the light stays on when it senses motion. And then the last one is for how bright the sun and light needs to be for it to come on, because this being what it is, it doesn't turn on if it's daylight. So this adjustment adjusts how dark it has to be for the light to even come on, if it detects motion. So it's got a lot of nice features. So we're going to tilt it about like so. Got everything tightened down. Our solar panel points toward the midday sun. Might need to adjust it a little bit during the summertime, but this is January, so the sun's kind of low on the horizon. Might want to put it about there. But in your case, you would have to adjust it for the direction of your sun, and different times of the year you might need to tweak on it a little bit. But anyway, that's our installation. And because we have to wait 3 days for the battery to fully charge, we're going to stop at this point, and in a few days we'll come back, we'll turn it on, and we'll show it working. Now I've tweaked on my settings a little bit more. I adjusted the how dim the sunlight needs to be for it to come on, and the sensitivity. And so now I'm going to move away and see what happens. Okay, I think I got the timer set for a short period of time now, so I'm going to walk up from the angle I won't normally be coming from. There, I'm a few feet away. I'm probably 8 feet from the sensor, and it turned on. So that works okay. There, it turned off. So this is just testing phase. When I get finished and I'm happy with the way it works, I'll adjust the time so it stays on much longer. But now we're just testing it. I'm going to move again. It comes back on. That's a good thing. I'm going to walk away from it. Right now I'm probably 30 feet away. Okay, like I said, now I'm probably about 30 feet away, but I've got the motion detector pointed toward where I'm at, because this is the direction I'll be coming from most often. I start walking closer, and there it came on. I'm probably still 20 feet from it when it turned on. That's a good thing. I'm gonna walk up here to a different direction that I'll be coming from frequently, and we'll try it again. All right, now it's turned back off. I'm probably 50 feet from it now. I'm gonna start walking toward it in a direction that I'll be coming from occasionally. Probably 30 feet. There you go, probably 15 or 20 feet from it when it turned on. So I seem to be happy with this. And of course, I'm climbing back up my ladder to get to it now. I'm going to readjust the time so that it stays on for a longer period of time. Turn it back down where I want it. I want most of the light pointed down because I got a combination lock on the door to my building here, and I need to be able to see the numbers on that combination lock at night when I'm trying to get in my building. So this is what I'm going to go with. I think I'll get adequate light down there. This is not super bright, but I think it'll be bright enough for what I'm doing. So that's my installation of this solar powered LED light that I bought at Harbor Freight. And as time moves on, we'll maybe do another review to let you know what we think about it long term. But right now it seems that it's working well and I'm pleased with it.